So what's happening in the world? What happens in the church? The move for women pastors, women leaders begins coming in to the church. People have always tried to redefine the gospel in light of their worldview or their culture. You have to make a difference between the doctrine of the Word of God and our culture. We're called to introduce God's principles and God's doctrines into our culture. We're not called to take the mentality of this world into the gospel. That is Laodicea, people's opinions. That becomes the basis of the problem. You see what I'm saying? This church is a church which has a faithful remnant that God is going to deal with. He's going to correct them to prevent them from being led astray. Remember, only a small percentage of Jews were ready for the Messiah to come the first time. Only a small percentage of Jews. They were God's people. They had His word, His promise. They expected the Messiah to come, but only a relatively very small percentage of Jews were ready for Jesus to come the first time. Actually, only a relatively small percentage of Christians are going to be ready for Jesus to come back for the same kinds of reasons. You are lukewarm. You're neither cold nor hot, so I will spit you out of my mouth. You say, I am rich, I become wealthy, and have need of nothing, and do not know that you are wretched, miserable, poor, blind, and naked. The affluence of Laodicea, we're talking about mainstream Western Christianity. We forget the affluence and freedom we have in countries like Britain and America, the English-speaking democracies particularly, came as a result of the gospel flourishing in these lands.